Nagbabalik po ang Political Watch at kasama pa rin natin ang ating mga panauhin ngayong gabi na sina Secretaries Rafael Alunan and of course Secretary Sinen Bacani.
Tito Joe,
George, tanong kayo kay
ako gusto kong makapag-react si Secretary doon. Siyempre, part siya ng peace panel ng GRP. But at the same time, pakidagdagan nyo na lang po na sa part ng GRP, siyempre kinakailangan po after this incident, meron man lang tayong mademand sa MILF na konti man lang show of good faith at the same time para maibalik yung tiwala. Kasi po yun ang hinahanap po ng sambayan ng Pilipino ngayon.
First, gusto ko lang i-clarify muna yung sa proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law.
Yes, sir.
Yung tungkol sa police.
Right. Apo.
Merong Bangsamoro Police Force, part of the Philippine National Police. Klaro kasi yun, para yung chain of command. Merong Bangsamoro Police Board, which is part of the NAPOLCOM. Kasama kasi yan, kailangan magkasama yan eh.
So in other words, sir,
ang pagbabago lang dito, na yung operational control, normally sa governor yan eh.
Correct.
Dito, Chief Minister, may mga nagtatanong nga
Yes, sir.
whether that's a right move. Sinasabi naman namin, meron ding Bangsamoro Police Board which will provide the balance in that setup.
operational control. Ang pagkakaalam ko lang, Secretary, correct me if I'm wrong, ang kapangyarihan ng mga mayors and governors over the police is supervisory. Ang operational control, operational talaga.
It's operational control. Administrative control rests with the Philippine National Police.
Okay, so in this case, kung operational ang control ng Chief Minister, paano ngayon yung authority ng Chief PNP, for example?
Hindi, ano pa rin. Klaro pa rin.
They can relieve.
Klaro pa rin yung chain of command. Halimbawa, may conflict sa utos.
Yes, sir.
Siyempre, Chief PNP ang masusunod.
Apo. So yung
At saka yung isa lang, yung mahirap anuhin yung sa BIFF, Bangsamoro Islamic Freedom Fighters. Definitely, MILF has made pronouncement. Ano na yan eh, since 2011, they gave a chance for them to reconsider yung kay Commander Cato na mag-isip siya kung talagang titiwalag siya o hindi.
And that time has passed, the deadline.
Kanya definitely, sinabi nila, since you really have decided na titiwalag ka because you're going for independence, hindi ka na namin kasama.
Pero hanggang doon lang.
Hindi. In
Are
fact,
they going to go after them?
Last year lang, as an example, January, February, and November, ang nangyari dito, they didn't go after them, but they allowed the military and cleared the way for the military to go after the BIFF. Kanya na-capture nga yung several camps ng BIFF. Ngayon nga, may mga messages na they are going after
to clear the way.
Ito nga, mas aggressive that MILF will go after the BIFF.
Yes,
Mr. Secretary, what do you think of the central leadership of the MILF? Are they in full and effective command and control of all their units? In this case, insofar as the Mama Sapan incident is concerned, the 105th Base Command. It appears na mukhang hindi nila kayang pag-utusan na tigil putukan na right away.
Okay.
So ano ba yung pananaw dyan ng Government Peace Panel? May assurance ba kayo na they are in full control of all their men and women and all their fighters?
First, it's not as tight a control as what we have in the government. It's not as tight as that because in some base commands, they're parang semi-autonomous. But in the end, ito lang yung nandun yung chain of command nila, but it's not as tight as what we have. I don't think they can really control everything in accordance with what we know as control.
But is that not a disadvantage to the government? Dahil ang gobyerno, kontrolado talaga yung mga sundalo natin, mga pulis natin. Sila, hindi completely. So, kaya nga nangyari nga ito, yung Mama Sapano.
Pero in the end, dito ring ceasefire, they were able to implement that, but
took them 12 hours. Or 10 hours bago magkaroon talaga ng ceasefire?
6 hours. Because hindi pwedeng cellphone lang eh. Because you have to be physically there para pamagitan ka between those two groups for them to actually stop firing at each other.
Hindi ba, Hindi ba medyo,
Hindi, yun ang
usapan.
At saka hindi pwedeng, pag nagbabakbakan na, you have a sabihin hinto, pag binabaril ka, your natural reaction is habang walang mag-aawat, you cannot just stop, I think.
Pero ako sir, gusto kong itanong from the experience view ni Secretary Alunan po. Sabihin na po natin na sunod ang chain of command. But do you think stumbling block yung peace process, yung peace agreement, as against the implementation enforcement of our of domestic law? Especially ganito may aarestuhin po tayo na wanted fugitive or terrorist. Kung kayo po ang nakaupo na DILG, would you rather coordinate and with the MILF para kahit paano man lang yung pagpasok nyo doon sa area ay hindi nila panghihinalaan na sila inaatake?
No, I think I will have to listen to the military commanders who prepare the plan. And if they, for example, recommend very strict operational security where coordination is minimal,
yes,
or up to the last minute na lang, no, to avoid leakage, they have to be very convincing, no, as to why it should be like that. Because for every decision that we make, there will always be consequences. And managing those consequences is another problem altogether. It could be worse than what was originally recommended. So it's hard to answer a question like that. It
Yes,
all
sir.
depends on what is presented in the plan, no? And then because it requires total risk assessment.
Yes, sir.
You know, yung situational awareness is very, very important. So that's where the intelligence reports come in. If you're assuming that it's thorough, right? And so the plans will have to be based on the intelligence reports. And if it's vetted by the command group and the battle staff, well, it's already your judgment call to approve or disapprove, right?
And they have to plan for all in any contingency.
Well, kasi it's not just the op-plan or the in-plan. You have to look at the contingency plans.
The backup.
Because
all that.
if this goes wrong, what's your plan? If that goes wrong, what's the plan?
Plan A, Plan
Sir,
B,
pero,
Plan C.
Dapat na doon yun.
Nung misa nakausap namin kayo sa phone, ay kayo, kasama rin naman ng madami ng mga Pilipino, ay nag-expect ng stronger words coming from the President. But how do you balance yung bilang isang Pangulo na meron kang peace process, meron kang ongoing talks with possibly that will bring lasting peace in Mindanao, as against dun sa magbibigay ka ng stronger words just to calm your people or just to calm the kahit man lang yung mga relatives ng mga
No,
nasama?
I don't think if you speak with righteous anger, I don't think it's just meant to calm some people.
Correct.
Because it's really meant to put things in black and white. No, a crime was committed, 44 people were massacred, right? And you would like the MILF to explain why its people were the ones who started firing and killing the SAF troopers, who were after lawless elements. And there's a provision that was mentioned by Secretary Bacani that allows law enforcement authorities to carry out their mission, without prior or
Short notice.
on
short notice.
On short notice, no? So as far as I'm concerned, what the president could have done was say, I'd like to have the MILF run after its own people, present the people who are involved, run after the BIFF. If you say that your sworn
involved,
enemy now is BIFF, you return all of the firearms and the equipment. No. At the same time, we'll say, well, peace is very important to everybody in Mindanao, but it must be based on
Justice.
It must be based on
Trust.
trust and especially the trustworthiness of the peace partner. No.
Si
Secretary
General-
Bacani.
Apo.
Definitely, I agree with that. Binanggit nga ng Presidente, next steps, kailangan mapakita na merong ginawa. Second, because I think everybody admits na there has been some erosion in terms of the confidence in the peace process and the level of trust. Somehow that has to be regained. How do you regain it?
Yes, sir.
Something
Yeah, please.
positive. we're hoping that something positive will be
Would you
shown.
kindly, sir, example
by
po,
the
yung mga-
MILF.
Opo,
Like
example
it was
naman.
mentioned, I know it was
Yes, sir.
even just the return of arms, minimally, they have to
They
be
have to do that.
returned. Eh.
Yes, sir.
Additionally, I'd rather not speculate on the other alternatives
Yes,
that
sir.
they can do to show that they can be trusted. Because ngayon kasi parang ang ano namin, partners na, hindi na yung magkalaban eh. Level of trust is down. Makita mo naman yung outrage ng Filipino people eh. Somehow we have to stop that eh, na yung erosion in the trust, yung credibility of the peace process. Kailangan mabalik yung credibility niyan eh. Siyempre, may mga lamat na yan eh. Kailangan mabalik yan. Because I think in the end, I think as a consensus, people want peace eh. Not too many people want war.
Of course.
I think there is a consensus in that.
Yes,
It's a question of how we get there. Minsan yung straight line nagiging baluktot. Kaya straighten uli. May mga ganyan.
Mr. Secretary, matindi ang panawagan na isuspindi muna ang konsiderasyon ng pagpasa ng proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law. Ano ang magiging epekto kung isususpend nga muna ang hearings? One question. Pangalawa, kung maipasa ng Kongreso ang proposed Bangsamoro Basic Law, ano ang magiging epekto pag ito ay i-declare na unconstitutional ng ating Korte Suprema?
Tsaka Tito Jod, dagdag nyo na po sir, na medyo ang nagiging katanungan po kasi lalong-lalo na sa mga komentarista ng radyo, mga kolumnista, talaga bang para kasi ang dating po sa lahat ay kinakailangan tapusin itong
Deadline, may
Bangsamoro
mga deadlines.
Basic Law, itong law before the end of the term of this administration. Hindi ba pwedeng kahit it can go even beyond this administration? Para naman po hindi tayo masyado nai-squeeze doon sa natitirang more than 1 year ng administration na ito.
And then yung pagpasa ng batas, I think we're still hoping na mapapasa yan. Definitely, de facto may delay na nga yan eh. Before, yung nabasa nyo naman, the expectation was
March.
before the Congress goes on recess, March 20. Medyo lumalabo na yan dahil de facto, because of the
Incident.
hearings on public order and safety. Next week yun eh. De facto, nahinto na lahat yung mga hearings. In fact, sa Senate, nahinto na rin, except for the 2 sessions of Senator Santiago. De facto, meron ng delay. At saka, I think in this mood of the people, it's hard to force something because I think
Talaga medyo
ano
iba.
ba, I think accountabilities have to be clarified, have to be cleared because kung hindi klaro,
Ibig sabihin,
pero
the
ako,
truth,
Secretary-
the truth must come out.
yan ang hinihintay ng mga tao.
The whole truth.
Yan ang
Ako,
hinihintay ng mga
Secretary, ang
tao.
aking concern yung kay Secretary Aluna na how deep is the demoralization kung sa inyong palagay bilang isa nang galing sa DILG sa Philippine National Police at siguro nag-i-spill over po ba ito sa Armed Forces of the Philippines and therefore at tapos sa pag-aawayan nila nasa-set aside yung paghahanap ng justice as against the MILF kung yun man yung hinahanap na justice.
I think it's a hiccup yung lumalabas sa dyaryo na
Yes, sir.
may friction ano.
Apo.
It's a hiccup. I think that can easily be
Maliit lang.
addressed. Maliit na bagay lang 'yon. I think it's a misunderstanding. Oo. I think the Philippine National Police is especially the SAF.
Yes, sir.
You know, they're happy to have accomplished the mission, right? Because recently
Confirmed. Si Marwan.
yeah, it was confirmed, no? And they said, well, you know, we paid a very high price, but we accomplished the mission and we stuck to our duty of enforcing the law. No? Now, I think the job of everybody, starting from the commander-in-chief down, is to investigate this and look at all the root causes of
And the lapses.
and the lapses that caused the deaths, no? And learn from the lessons. Lessons learned ang critical dito eh. We cannot just sweep the dirt under the rug, no? Hide it there for purposes of looking good.
Yes, sir. Quickly lang po.
General
Dahil-
Purisima.
Dahil
Partisipasyon ni General Pusima even if he was suspended or under suspension. Why was he allowed by the President
I cannot
to
I
direct?
cannot answer that
that's
for
more-
the president.
But siya ba ay dapat pa ba ibalik
No, he
in light
resigned
of all
already.
that?
He resigned.
Nag-resign na.
Ayun.
So,
Secretary,
from the police service.
He was forced to resign already.
From the police service.
ito, Secretary, quickly question lang po. Yung wala tayong ibang dapat gawin kung hindi tuloy-tuloy pa rin tayo sa usapang pangkapayapaan, just to attain peace. Ang BBL pa rin ang solusyon para sa kapayapaan.
Ano, lagi namin sinasabi, hindi lang yan ang solution. It's a bigger part of the solution. Hindi lang yan. Tsaka walang garantiya yan that it will bring peace because papel lang yan eh. What's more important is the implementation. Yan ang lagi namin sinasabi na it's part of the solution. It's not the total solution to the peace and order problem we have.
Yes, sir. Ay, naku mga kasambahay. Maraming salamat po kay Secretary Rafael Alunen and Secretary Senen Bacania at maraming salamat din po sa inyo mga poll watchers ng bayan sa muli niyong pagsubaybay sa amin.
Peace talks. Nagsasalita nga po ang kapayapaan. Hindi baril, hindi bala, hindi bomba, at lalo namang hindi giyera ang mensahe nitong dala. Sa gitna ng mga pangyayari nitong nakarang araw, muli na namang nalalagay sa alanganin ang mga hakbang na ginagawa ng mga kinauukulan para makamit natin ang pangmatagalan at ang tunay na kapayapaan sa bansa.
Naniniwala kami hindi kinakailangan pa ang panawagang ito'y suportahan dahil walang sino mang Pilipino ang may nais ng gulo. Kung hindi tayo susuko, isang araw mapapasa atin din ang naturang litiin. Makatutulong kaya na mapabilis ang ating pagdating sa sitwasyon ng walang kaguluhan kung makapipili tayo ng mga susunod na pinuno ng bayan na patuloy na magdadala sa atin sa puntong yan.
Tulad ng aming pangako sa pag-uumpisa ng programa, magpapaalam po kami sa pamamagitan ng paghahandog sa inyo ng Ang Pangulo Ko. Panuorin natin ito. Muling, maraming salamat po sa inyong lahat.